Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYguy.net.
Alright, today we have a John Deere 1025R tractor, and we're going to be showing you how to do the oil as it's due for the oil change. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to start it up and let it run for a while and get to operating temperature, as you want to change the oil when it is warm or hot. So we'll let this warm up a bit, then we'll go ahead and pull it inside and get started. Alright, so we let it warm up to get to operating temperature. Next we need to open the hood. So on the passenger side right there is the hood release. You just need to stick something in there and pop the release. I'm just going to use the key and then we can go ahead and open the hood. Alright, so we got the hood open. We got our air cleaner right here at the top of our engine, and right there you can see our oil fill. So we'll go ahead and clean that area up a little bit just to make sure we don't get any of that dust down inside the engine. We'll loosen the cap 2 or 3 turns just so it can let air in and let it drain a little bit faster. After we're done with the oil change, we'll come up and we'll power wash all this, check our air filter. We're going to have to clean the cooler right here and also the pre-filter for our radiator, as that is caked up. So we'll go ahead and power wash that all off after we get the engine oil changed. As usually when you do the oil filter, it kind of leaks down the side of the engine and you need to clean that up anyway. So we're going to go ahead and grab a rag. We'll go ahead and wipe around this oil cap, loosen it a few turns, then we'll go underneath and start draining the oil. Alright, so right behind our front axle, you'll see right here is the drain plug. We'll grab a 17mm socket, a small extension, and a ratchet, and we'll loosen it. We'll let that drain for a bit. Alright, so we'll get our rag, wipe up the bottom of the mating surface where the drain plug needs to go, wipe off the drain plug itself, and we'll reinstall it. We'll grab a ratchet, snug it down. We'll go ahead and grab our torque wrench and we'll set it to, and we'll torque it down. Alright, so if we come up on the passenger side, you'll see the little cutout in the hood and the fender here, and right here is the oil filter. So we're going to grab a rag, we'll wipe it up and clean it up. Most of the oil is going to end up draining down the engine block and down to the bottom, so you may need to scoot your pan over a little bit just to make sure you catch the oil that's coming out of the oil filter. Now we're going to remove the dipstick so we can get our hand in there and get some leverage to get this one removed. So make sure your pan is under it. So we'll go ahead and take a rag, we'll wipe down the mating surface where the gasket on the new oil filter needs to seal. We'll wipe down the side of the block as much as we can as well. So when you're doing the filters, you want to add the date and the hours. So it's 1025 at the top, and we got 475 hours on this machine. That way we know when it was last done. So this is a John Deere OEM filter. It's an M80-6418. We'll go ahead and put a film of oil around on the gasket and then thread it on there hand tight, and then a 1/2 to 3/4 turn more. Now we have the film of oil on there, we'll start threading it on. So it just touches, and a 1/2 to 3/4 turn more. All right, next we're going to go ahead and loosen our oil cap, remove it, we'll set it aside, and then we'll place our funnel in there, start filling the engine with oil. All right, so we're using the genuine John Deere Plus 52. This is a 1540 engine oil. Should take about 3 quarts, so we'll fill it 2 3/4 quarts full. We'll start it, let it fill the oil filter, and then we'll go ahead and check the level on the dipstick and add till we get to the full mark. Alright, so next we'll pull the dipstick, wipe it off, reinsert it, and check the level of the oil. As you can see, we're a little bit low, so we'll add a few more ounces and recheck it. After adding a few more ounces, we'll pull the dipstick, wipe it off, reinsert it, and check the level. As you can see, we are right at the full mark, so the oil level is good. Once we have the proper amount of engine oil in it, we can go ahead and remove our funnel and reinstall our engine oil fill cap. Next, we're going to go a quick look around the drain plug and the oil filter and make sure we have no leaks. So with the correct amount of engine oil in the engine, we also checked around our oil filter and our drain plug to make sure we have no leaks. That's it. We've shown you how to change the oil in a John Deere 1025R tractor.
Don't forget to click the link in the description, which will take you to our website for a full write-up. You can also click that subscribe button you placed in the middle for you. On the right, you'll find a recommended video just for you. And on the left side, you'll see our recent upload. Thanks for watching another episode of the DIYguy.net.